What's up, my fellow Novelites? Today, we'll be ranking all of the tunes. Well, at least the series will be to rank all the tunes. Not a tier list, but more of how we think of them. And at the end of the series, I'll get a tier list, and I'll rank all the tunes, best to worst, and see what is the winner, who's the best tune. Now, we're going to go with 5 things to decide what makes the tune the best. First, lore. Second, design. Ability. Fourth, stats. And fifth, gameplay and survivability. Those are the 5 factors that I'm going to be using to rank every single tune. But today, we'll start with the mains. Also, just some things happening around the channel. We're almost at 50 subs at this moment. 48 the last time I checked. So, thank you. We're going to be doing a 50 subscriber milestone stream when I play D&D World, hopefully with you guys. So, I hope you can make it. High chance after this video, maybe this can give me the last 2 subscribers, and we can do it next Saturday. I'm going to be ready for the stream next Saturday. Next Saturday, 3 o'clock. That sounds perfect. Anyway, let's get started. Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to say. That's sorry. I know this is my channel, but you guys also watch it, and it was unfair of me not to make a video. It was just that I saw my videos weren't getting much traction compared to my shorts. So I decided to make more shorts than my videos. But then I realized the people who do watch my video care enough to spend more than a minute to watch me talk, play. It's nice in the end. So, I really appreciate all of you guys that watch my long-form videos and short and supporting me throughout this whole time. It's crazy. Some people would be mad about how much subscribers they got. But let's see. I got 50 subscribers in almost 2 months. To me, that's more people who've cared about me in a small amount of time ever. So that is good and very nice. Anyway, this whole spiel has been getting pretty long. Also, please tell me, what do you think of this animation thing? It looks nice, right? Anyway, let's get to the video. So, mains. How good are they? Are they worth it? Some questions that we need to know. Everyone does. Before they choose, what main do they get first? So I'll be telling you what I think of every main and in the end, I'll tell you ranking them 1 to 5, since there's only 5 mains. Also, considering what I said, you could tell I'm not doing event tunes. I'm going to have a whole video dedicated to those tunes, because I have a lot to say about them. Anyway, continuing on. Astro, we're going to start first. My mascot. So now, we're going to start with design. Now, I am not going to try to be biased, but Astro's skins, most of them are immaculate. So, I'm going to have to give, and not only skins, his base design is nice. I mean, for the first tune, for some of the first tunes, he has very good, and he really shows up what D&D World's all about. Stats. I feel like his stats could be a bit better. I mean, I understand his stealth, but it just feels like he's just a kind of worse Bobette. So here's what I would say about his stats. He could take 1 star from stealth and then put it into extraction speed. And now you'll see why I'm turning Astro into leaning him a bit more of a survivalist in a second. Now ability, like I said with the stats, he's leaning to the side of a worse Bobette, and I'm not gonna let my man Astro get that. So we're gonna change it up. I was thinking for a while. I wonder which ability doesn't get boosted. I mean, we already have an extraction speed boost. I mean, we don't have a speed boost, which could be possible. We don't have a skill check boost. And so, I was thinking, what if Astro boosted extraction speed? Eh? I mean, not extraction speed, skill check. I mean, before you say anything, his ability will work something like his own and something like Shelly's. So basically, he's not going to be like Brush where he has to stand around and do it. He's basically going to be a way better Brusha that leans to more an extraction support toon, but also a very good survivalist. So, an all-rounder. You can play Astro as whenever you want. You can be an extractor, you can be maybe not anything, but you can be an extractor, a support, or all-rounder. Just chilling around, helping the team in general because of your high stealth. And my new idea for Astro would even work considering Brusha's, considering his stealth. He would solve the main problem of Brusha. So yeah, moving on. Yeah, I know I missed a few spots. But trust me, in this series, I am not going to go through all 5 criteria. If the criteria that I don't go through are either just not important or just they don't have it at all. Which one of them is lore. Actually, the lore is very vague. So yeah, the lore in Danny's World is very vague anywhere. But either way, the lore would have to be a huge part. Anyway, we are going to move on to Shelly. Shelly, design-wise, she gets a 7 at best. I mean, she's just a bit bland. Her character and everything, it just doesn't give the best she could be. She's just not giving it, to be honest. So, yeah. That's what I have to say about Shelly's design. Now, Shelly's stats, they are immaculate. I have to say, there's nothing to change about it. Sometimes, at least most of the time, you won't be hearing that from me. So really relish that in the moment. Anyway, but her ability, I feel like could use one slight change. I just feel like her passive ability could be a bit more. So, here's my idea. I was thinking, Shelly's ability is a bit similar to Finn, and not enough similar to Tisha's. What you could say, both is similar, and if you could be saying I'm taking it a bit farther, but considering Tisha's stats and the speed boost that Tisha gives, I feel like this is sort of valid. So here's Shelly's ability. My pitch. Shelly, when every machine gets completed, once one machine is completed, she gets 15 plus stamina and a 10% speed boost for, let's just say, 5 seconds. Pretty balanced, do you think? I feel like it'd be perfect. Considering Shelly's low stamina, I feel like this speed boost will really help. We'll also balance it out. You hear me? Next toon, Sprout. Sprouty boy, my strawberry boy, berry boy, whatever you like to call him, he's sweet. Get it? Because he's like a strawberry. Strawberries are my favorite fruit. Also, the reason why I'm going on this change is because I want to say there's nothing I would like to change about Sprout. So I guess I'm just going to be going on a tangent about him. Anyway, I feel like his bond with Cosmo is really something special. Don't you think? I mean, it's not every day in Dangerous World you see a group of best friends. Also, who do you think is the best group of friends? Let's think. What are the groups of friends? Actually, there's only really two. Sprout and Cosmo, if you can even call that a group, and the Circus Trio. Besides that, there's really nothing else. So, yeah. But I'll make a poll. You guys can decide which one is the better friend group or duo. You get what I mean, right? Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, I guess I can rate Sprout design-wise. Overall, Sprout is definitely a number 5 would seem fine. I mean, let's be real. No, there's a 5? Oh dang, heck no. I mean a number 6. I just don't like how he's naked. I mean, it's kind of awkward. Like, let's be real. Like, his skins are way better than his base skin. I just feel like, why is he so naked? That's what I was thinking. Like, so yeah, it kind of just gives me a little creeps. So that's why. Like, immediately when I got Sprout, I literally had to buy the caramel skin because I just couldn't bear seeing his base skin. Which is another reason why I bought the Star Time pack on my original account, at least. Anyway, continuing on, we are moving on to, let's see, we've done 3, that means time for 2. This leaves us just enough time to do the scores at the end. Anyway, let's move on. We'll move on to Pebble. We're saving V for last. And you'll get a big surprise when you hear something about this. Anyway, Pebble. Like I said, I would with Sprout. He's very good and accomplishes what he has to do as his specific archetype. Distracting. There's just one complaint I have. Louie. I mean, Pebble was built for distracting, but if you have a way cheaper tune that cause some people even say better than him, what's the point of even getting Pebble? Like, the only reason why I didn't get Louie is because I had Pebble, but I was really contemplating getting Louie. Like, the only reason why I didn't get Louie is because of the Poppy thing. And I swear, some people will be glad to use Poppy. I'm just lazy like that. Why do you think I don't have V? That's why I just substituted it with Pebble. But still, if someone has the option for Louie or Pebble, in my opinion, most people would probably choose Louie, and I can't blame them. So here's what I say. Here's what I say. Almost over half the circus troupe are OP. Like, Yana beats most of any distractor. Like, beats all extractors and can distract, which is very unfair to the extractors and basically makes every other extractor pointless of playing unless you have some sort of bias to them. Or you're going on a main only run, then sure, V, Shelly, then yeah, sure. But besides that, there's really nothing else. There's no other reason why you would be choosing to actually, play as the other mains. Same thing goes for Louie. What's the point of playing as Goob or Pebble? Or let me think, or Blot specifically. He is very underrated because of his circus troupe friends. As a distractor, if Louie's right there, super good, and he's pretty easy to get. Like, yeah, Goob is pretty easy to get, but Louie is like way better than him. So yeah, that's the point. With requirements for the good distractors. When you have Louis over there just chilling, what's the point? Anyway, last tune, V. Now, V, I have a lot to say. V, her base design is, I would say, an 8. Also, Pebble's base design, 10 out of 10. No questions about it. Anyway, V's base design, an 8 out of 10. The nice spiffy tie. Oh, so when I started the game, it took me forever to know V was actually a girl. Like the tie was really giving it was not giving performative boy. Well, it was giving performative boy, like proper boy. Not, I'm a TV girl. Like, okay, I understand Veronica from Forsaken didn't came out first, came out later than V, but still, it feels like a cut-out copy of Veronica. Or is Veronica a copy of V? Nah, what am I thinking? Of course Veronica isn't a copy of V. Forsaken devs? Basil? Answer this, please. Please. Where did you get the idea for Veronica? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up with Pebble. V. I don't have to say, her abilities are fine, but her stats is the problem. She leans so much into extracting that her survivability is tanking. So here's what I have to say: I'm pretty sure she's a 4-star skill check. Take one of those stars, put it into stamina. Take one of the stars, put it into stealth. Boom, good. Okay, but yeah, I had to beat through that. Anyway, time for the rankings. So number 5, I'm talking about survivability here. It would probably have to be some survivability, what they're going to do, and how good they would be in like an actual match. So it would number 5, V. As I said, I already gave all my reasoning, so I'll just rank them. So yeah, number 5, V. Number, let's see. Number 4 would have to be, no bias here, Astro. Number 3 would be Sprout. Number 2 would be Shelly. And number 1 has to go to Pebble. He's just that dog. He's a good boy. But anyway, this video is getting pretty long. I'm actually liking the new lengths of my videos. When I was just starting an itty bitty Novelite, I was making my videos under 10 minutes long. Now look at me. I'm a big boy and making almost 20-minute long videos. I'm so proud of myself. Giving myself a pat on the back. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear, but I'm definitely patting myself on the back. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this Novelites. As I said, announcements again. I'm having my 50 subscriber live stream probably on Saturday. I'm making a poll about the best friend group. And I'm also thank you for the people who watch this and all the other long form videos. It really helps me and inspires me to do more and make more videos for y'all. So I hope you guys enjoy this and have a good day. See you, Novelites. Catch you.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut